Okay, so on to the next track in Hoz's Martian Sonic Odyssey series. Man, that is a mouthful. That sometimes I forget how to actually say that, but I got that one right now. This one is Hua Chenyu and Malu. I don't think I've ever heard of Malu. The song is called The Idiot. For those of you who are only hopping on now, I suggest you go back. If you love Hua Chenyu, there's 5 more before this that you haven't watched if you're only jumping onto this one. And there's going to be a whole lot more after this one. So you guys are in luck. For those of you who don't like Hua Chenyu, whoa, skip this one. Skip this series. There will be more. There are plenty coming. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's see what we've got over here. This is called The Idiot. Let's see what we got. Let's go.
哪怕没有办法，一定有说法。就算没有歌词，一定有模样。固执无罪，梦想有价，让他们。
I like straight off the bat. I like what she said over there. Stubbornness is not a crime. Even without doves, there is bound to be crows. 100%. Even without solutions, there must be opinions. Yeah, tell that to the New World Order. Stubbornness is not a crime. But okay, we can see that this is a societal track that we're going down over here. It's a societal little message here. Dreams come at a price.
只有天才他听懂了我的话，我们大家光明正大来张开嘴。
We the people are open and honest. Let us open our mouths. 100%. And I think that that's actually what's starting to happen around the world. Finally, where people are starting to actually wake up to reality and see what is actually happening and what the powers are doing to beautiful people and beautiful civilizations. They are trying to create the conditions for civilizational suicide through a flurry of different hedonistic acts that they're trying to get people to buy into, the secular culture that they're trying to get people to buy into, right? And the fact that the majority of people were actually silent about it and were playing along with it, and there's still millions of people that are playing along with this fucking ideological delusion that they're trying to impose on the world at the moment, and that is criminal. That is criminal. More people need to stand up. More people need to speak up, because if you don't, before you know it, you have lost your own freedom. It's not about left, it's not about right, it's not about your neighbor being worse than you are. It's about the fact that your neighbor can have their opinion. They should have the right to have their opinion, because if you advocate and you are for the government and the system taking away their right to speak because you don't like what they say, it's only a matter of time before your right to speak will be taken away. It is within your interest to allow the opposing side to speak, or else everyone will eventually get silenced, because this is not a game of left and right. It's a game of classism. It's a game of power at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, as you can say, oh, well, we're happy to silence them. Eventually, you will be silenced, because the powerful are going to be like, well, we don't want to deal with you either, right? So don't play into that. Okay, I like that. Let's go.
光明正大来张开嘴巴。
I like that they're showing the TVs, keeping us distracted. Ooh, it sounds so angelic. voice is fantastic. I love her voice. And she's got like a bit of a Broadway type style to her. She's got like a bit of a Broadway feel as well. Loving this. Nice. Tomorrow I will climb the Himalayas. I like that. What skyscrapers? Basically, what beautiful architectures? What are voices too ugly? Right? Is that what we need to? It's almost like we're building these things, and we don't have beautiful architecture anymore. Unfortunately, we do not build beautifully anymore. When last did we build a beautiful cathedral? When last did we build anything that wasn't a fucking square with glass in it? Like, it's just, we don't build beautifully anymore. The fact that architects manage to get away with the same hodgepodge bullshit architecture is staggering, man. You know, when you go to these beautiful places that have this ancient history, like you go to the ruins in Rome or you go to the Colosseum, your breath gets taken away because absolutely extraordinary things were built there by extraordinary people. And it just feels like in our society today, nothing's extraordinary. Everything has a certain level of utility and functionality, and that's the only purpose it is built for. It's built for profitability and function, as opposed to being built for beauty so that people can attach themselves to it. They don't want you attached to anything beautiful anymore. That's why we don't build anything beautiful anymore. Because if we build beautiful things, you have an attachment to it, which means that you will defend that because it's beautiful. That's at least my opinion. At the end of the day, we don't build anything beautiful anymore. But I like that thing says our voice is too ugly, right? It's almost like they're building all these things to just crowd out, to sort of like muffle the voices, because we don't want to hear the voices of the populace, right? We want to build the cubicles and put you in there and tell you to keep quiet, right? And don't tell the experts and the elites what you think. We don't care. This isn't we the people for the people. Nah. You know, no. We don't care about that. It's we here to serve the corporates, right? And that's that. People mean nothing anymore. Nope. Well, some of us are. Yeah. Can't say not everyone. But I guess in the context that she's speaking of. That they like to think of us as idiots, but we are not idiots. But that just saying that isn't going to change anything. We need to prove to them that we are not idiots, right? We need to rise together to show them that we are not idiots. And in the Western world, unfortunately, we are fucking idiots because the majority of our society are idiotic because of the fact that we're fighting against each other, not realizing that that's exactly what they want. They want you to be divided along these stupid lines, racial lines and identity lines and all this bullshit. They put this out there to play with you like pawns, right? So that we don't actually rise up against the real evil, vile people, right? So the thing is that, yes, maybe we should step back and saying, if we, like, are we the idiots? Because it almost feels like we are the fucking idiots because we're letting these people get away with this type of shit. But like I say, there is an awakening at the moment. Hopefully something will come of that, but we need to be operating and we need to be acting fast because it's fast becoming dangerous, what is currently happening in this world. That's all of the anger and the resentment and the anguish of a system that is trying to consistently put you under their thumb. I like that. Well, I hope we're not. I'm not so sure. I most certainly hope we're not, that you're right. Beautiful song. Absolutely beautiful song. I really like that. That's also one of my favorites of the series so far. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And I hope to God that she's right. And we are not idiots. I don't see the evidence for that, but because it just feels like we are. Sadly. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.